Hey guys, I just want to do a quick update for you guys. This is going to be a short video. Donna got sick this morning. I'm just out checking the trailer right now. I'm doing a post trip. Donna got sick this morning. She has gotten sick about 4 times in the truck now, so I got a hold of our DM. She said when I was done for the night or when I was out of time, she said just shut the truck down, take my break, and or take my 10-hour break, and then I'll just pick back up in the morning. We're heading to California, out to Newark, California. And I just didn't think that her driving today or tonight would be a very good idea with the way she's been feeling. If Donna's feeling better in the morning, she'll drive tomorrow night. If not, then what the plan is I'm going to go ahead and head out in the morning, and I will just head towards California. She said she's got a couple teams out that way anyway, heading this way. So she said if we have to, they'll have one of the other teams grab this load so they can have it there by Wednesday. So that is what's going on today. So I'm just checking over the trailer. I'm going to do a pretty good post trip tonight because in the morning I'm going to be leaving about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be pretty dark, so I'm going to check everything over real good tonight. Now, if you guys don't know, I guess I could tell you, I kind of use an acronym for doing a post trip. I use ABC, and that is going to be for anything that's rubber, like the airlines here. Anything plastic, also like the airlines, these airlines here are plastic. And ABC stands for abrasions, bulges, and cuts. That's what I'm looking for on the airlines. Anything rubber, airbags, anything. And I use, which sounds kind of funny, but on steel parts, like the brakes, the drums, springs inside there, all that kind of stuff, for those parts I use PMS. And that's going to be properly mounted and secured. That'd be pretty much for anything that's steel. You want to make sure all your bolts are in place, everything's tight. One big thing to look for is like powdery rust. That's a real good sign that there's something loose there. Anyway, we're looking for any kinds of brakes in the drums, on the pads themselves, anything like that. We're also looking for broken springs inside there. We're looking for oil. Could have blown a hub seal and you'll have oil inside there, which is pretty much going to render these brakes useless if you got oil on them. And then for the pads, we want to make sure that we got the correct gap in there. Make sure that the gap between the pad and the drum is correct. So that's what we're looking for. Those are a couple acronyms you guys can use. It made it a lot easier for me, I know, when I'd done my original CDL test. ABC is abrasion, bulges, and cuts. That's for anything rubber or plastic. PMS for anything metal, and that's properly mounted and secure. I'm going to go in and grab my tire thumper, check all my tires. Now, I do use a tire thumper on the trailer and on the drives, unless something looks a little out of whack. You know, you can kind of tell if they're a little bulgy or not. On the steer tires on the front, I always use my tire gauge. I do not thump the steer tires. And I don't recommend that. And I keep my tire gauge and my thumper right there by my fire extinguisher. So it's easy to get to. So there's never an excuse not to use it. Sorry about flipping you around here. You can hear all those sound pretty much the same, or they do sound the same. If you whack one that sounds kind of goofy, like it's hollow, you definitely want to check that one with the gauge. This is my own custom-built tire thumper. I bought 2 or 3 and they kept breaking, so I made this one out of maple and walnut. And then I've got a 1-inch steel rod running from the tip all the way to the end there. I do woodworking, so I turn to my own. Man, this thing is hefty, and it's heavy too. Maple and walnut are 2 of the most dense woods, so it hasn't broke. And the ones I bought at the Pilot, I've stumping the tires just the same as I did on those there. and it just snapped right in half. They're just junk. I don't know, they're made out of pine or what they're made out of. You hear how all of them sound the same? Then we got some quick checks on the valves here. So you don't even have to pull off the cap. It makes it nice and easy. I don't know if you can read that or not, but about 110 on that one. Right at 110. These will fluctuate, the steer tires will fluctuate once they warm up, when they cool down. My biggest thing is making sure that they're both the same. And they are. They're both at 110. Alright, now here's where your abrasions, bulges, or cuts come in. I want to check my electric lines, my air lines, and our air lines, these are the plastic ones, and in the wintertime, actually they just put these ones on. These are brand new. One of them did get kinked and it was pinched. So, always check those. I always give these a little whap on the glad hands. Give them a little whap, make sure that they're down all the way. Make sure your plug's in tight. And then we just want to walk around, check all of our lights. I know I checked them already, but I'll check them again. Don't forget those guys under there. They're easy to forget. Make sure all your mud flaps are on. Make sure there's nothing damaged on the trailer. Make sure there ain't nothing falling off the trailer. Make sure mud flaps on the back are tight. And there. Make sure you ain't got an ABS light on. Lights are flashing. All that good stuff. Everything looks good on this one. Also, you can see here, I don't know if you'll see it, might be too dark, but these are clear, the hubs are, so you can see the oil in there, and those all looked good. I do watch the ones on our steer tires. It seems like every time we get a PM and they check them, I don't know if they're pulling the caps off, the rubber caps off, but when they do, it seems like they leak for a couple days. So I always check these ones here real close. That rubber cap, you can fill it through that, or that's how you fill it, is through there. And I don't know if they're pulling them off or what, but after our PMs, we always have to clean oil up for a couple days. There's our skeleton. But these guys all look good. And you see, you probably can't see the oil. Yeah, you might be able to. You can see the oil inside there. And all your lug nuts, of course. If you see any streaks shooting off your lug nuts, you know you got something loose. Alright, so like I said, let me flip you around. Not the most exciting video today, but today's Monday. It's probably about 6:30, I suppose, right now. As you can see, it's kind of getting dark here in Nebraska. I still had about 45 minutes left, but the next closest place is Sydney up there, and it's a small rest area with parallel parking. They've only got like 5 stalls there. I wasn't going to chance getting up there and not having anything, because with Donna not driving, I'd have been stuck. So I just stopped here. I'll show you this. This is real nice what Nebraska does. This is literally just a big, giant, empty lot that they pour gravel on. And we got another guy coming in now. Big empty lot. I mean, it's huge, as you can see. And they throw in a few dumpsters here and there. I think they got 2 or 3 in here. It's just free for all. All right, I got cut off by a phone call, but anyway, like I was saying, it's just a big free for all. So we'll see how Donna's doing in the morning, and I'll pick back up with you guys there. It's pretty here at night, though, minus the dumpster. Got a pretty sunset. So I'm using my cell phone right now. That GoPro, I've just kind of had it with the GoPro and the audio issues and everything. So I'm just using my cell phone with my earbuds in. So I got an external mic. I might just use this for a little while. It seems to work fine. I kind of tried it out over the weekend. Everything seemed to be kind of, it seemed like it was working fine. So I might just try that. With all the issues we're having with our daughter right now, trying to get her straightened out with her UC. We've got enough money going out on doctor bills that I really don't want to waste the money on a GoPro right now. So might just stick with the cell phone for a little while. I know quite a few guys on YouTube that use their cell phones, and it seems to do just as good a job as anything. So all right, so I'm going to wrap it up for the night. And I'll keep you guys posted in the morning. We'll see what happens here, if we're going to have to relay this load with another team. I'm just going to start driving in the morning, and then once Donna's up and about, we'll see how she's feeling. If she's not feeling well still, I'll get a hold of our DM Patty and let her know. And what she'll do is she'll just have me keep going until basically we cross paths with another team, which there's supposed to be a couple heading this way, she said. So we'll find a meeting spot for us all. We'll drop this trailer, they'll take it on into California, and we'll grab whatever trailer they've got. And I would assume it would be heading back towards the east, so we'll grab their trailer and head back east. They'll grab this and head to California. And yeah, I'm kind of shivering. It's cold out here, but I didn't want to wake Donna up. She's in there sleeping. I don't want to wake her up, so I didn't want to be talking inside the truck, waking her up. So, all right, I'm going to get back inside because it is cold out here. Winter is coming, and I'll get back with you guys in the morning. Sorry the video is kind of boring today, but you know, you got a little bit of PM experience, I guess. You could always look at it that way, and I gave you some free acronyms to use. So, other than that, that would be about it for tonight.